Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing fine. Okay. Now, as you know, we are doing the second poem in English, right? So, do you remember what did we learn in our previous video? Can you tell me? Yes, we had done the answers of the checkpoint section, right? We had discussed the answers of the checkpoint section. So, today what we will do is that we will be discussing the exercises of the I understand section, right? Last time also I discussed the first two exercises of the I understand section, that is true or false. That was exercise A, true or false, and exercise B was question answers, that is answer these questions. Now today we will continue with the exercises of the I understand section. Okay, so last time we did exercise A and B. Now today we will be doing exercises C. Okay, C and D. From exercise C we will be continuing today. So let's discuss the answers. Now as you know, students, we are doing the fifth part, that is the fifth video of poem 2, which loved best. Okay, see now, can you see this? This is exercise C. I have taken this from your textbook, from your course book. I hope you can see it properly. See, can you see? Answer these questions with reference to context. This exercise is in your course book. You can open your textbook and see, you will find this exercise. Okay, after exercise A and B, you will find that this exercise is in your textbook. So I have first given you the picture of the exercise. Now we will discuss the answer. Okay, one by one I will discuss the answer. Now you know what is reference to context? In poems we have reference to context, means a line will be given in the poem and you have to answer the questions related to the line. Okay, one line they will give from the poem and we have to answer the questions. Now see, they have given this line and in number 2 they have given this line and they have asked 2 questions. Okay, so reference to context means we have to answer questions based on any particular line of the poem. Okay students, now let's see the answers. See, now this is the first one. Okay, this is the first one. What is the first question? I love you better than tongue can tell. Now you know that in the poem there is a line, I love you better than tongue can tell. Okay, there is a line in the poem, I love you better than tongue can tell. Now see, the A question is, who said this line? Now think about it students, you think about it. Who said this line? Reference to context means I told you that one line will be given from poem and we have to answer the questions. Now you tell me, who told this line? Do you know? Do you know the answer? Yes, you are right. Nell said this line. See, I have given the answer down in red color. Nell said this line. So who said this line? I love you better than tongue can tell. Nell said this line. Okay, Nell was telling, you know, Nell was even teasing and pouting. She was making faces. So first what she told her mother? I love you mother. I love you better than tongue can tell. Now see the next question. Explain what you understand by better than tongue. Now you have to explain the meaning of the line better than tongue. Okay, what is the meaning of better than tongue? Please think about it. You know, Nell told her mother, I love you better than tongue can tell. I had explained you when I was explaining the poem. Can you guess? Yes students, you are right. Better than tongue can tell means, you know what means? I love you so much that I cannot tell you in words. I love you so much that I cannot tell you in words. Better than tongue means you cannot express in words. So now we will just see the question answer. Better than tongue means that she loves her mother much more than words can express. Okay, better than tongue means she was loving her mother so much that even words cannot express. Okay, better than tongue means, better than tongue can tell means she loved her mother so much that no words can express. Okay, better than tongue means that she loves her mother much more than words can express. Okay, she loves her mother so much that words also cannot express. So this was the first reference to context. Can you see? This was the first one. Now I will show you the second one. We will see the answers of the second one. Now the second one, see, they have given again a line. I told you they will give a line. Then stepping softly, she took the broom. Now this is the second question. Okay, this is the line of the poem. Then stepping softly, she took the broom. Now there are two questions given. The first one is, who is she in the above sentence? See, it is given. Then stepping softly, she took the broom. So who took the broom in the poem, students? It is very easy. You all know who took the broom. Very good. She in the above sentence is Fan. So who took the broom? Fan. Who is she in the above sentence? Fan. Okay, you know Fan, she did all the work. So stepping softly, she took the broom. So she in the above sentence is Fan. Okay, it is the name of the girl. Now B. Why did she step softly? She stepped softly as the baby was sleeping. Now you know, after she put the baby to sleep, she was stepping softly and going. So why she was stepping softly? If she would make noise and go, then the baby would wake up. So she stepped softly. Step softly means I had explained to you in the word body section. She was walking with very slow steps. Very slowly she was going. Okay, as the baby was sleeping. So the baby was sleeping. So she stepped very softly. Okay. So these were the answers of the reference to context. You can write it in your English notebook in good handwriting. Okay. See, now we will see the next exercise. I have given the picture. See, this is the picture of the next exercise. Exercise D. Can you see D? Rhyming words. Now, do you know what are rhyming words? Rhyming words means when you see the poem, you will see that same words. At the end, there are words that sound similar. Okay. At the end, there are words that sound similar. So they are called rhyming words. They are called rhyming words. Understood? Now see, they usually come at the end of sentences. Okay? So you know where you can find rhyming words? At the end of the sentence. At the end of the sentence, there are words in the different line which have the same sound. Which have the same sound. So they are called rhyming words. See, I will just show you the lines of the poem. Okay? So that you understand what is rhyming word. Okay, just wait, students. See, now this is your poem, right? Which loved best? Now see this line. I love you, mother, said little John. Okay, now what was given? Rhyming words come at the end of the sentence. That is the line. See, over here there is John. Then in the next line there is on. So John and on, they sound similar, yes or no? Their sound is very similar. So this is called a rhyming word. John on. Now see the next two lines. Which are the words given at last? Swing, bring. So swing and bring sound similar. They have a similar sound. So these are also rhyming words. Okay. Now see the next two lines. Kneel, tell. So these words also sound similar. So they are called rhyming words. Day, play. These also sound similar. These words also sound similar. So they are rhyming words. So did you understand what are rhyming words, students? Rhyming words means they come in the poem. You find rhyming words only in a poem. So the words at the end, okay? The words at the end of the lines, okay? They are called rhyming words. The words at the end of the sentence, see, they are called rhyming words. Only the words at the end, okay? So see, John, on, swing, bring, kneel, tell, day, play, fan, can, keep, asleep, broom, room, she, be, then said, bed, guest, best. Okay, students, understood? Okay. So understood what is rhyming words? So in this exercise, what you have to do? You have to identify and write any 4 pairs of rhyming words from the poem. Now it is very easy. You can do it on your own. So you have to write rhyming words from the poem. You have to write 4 rhyming words. See, rhyming words always come in pair because there are 2 rhyming words. Yes or no? There are 2 rhyming words. So you have to write 4 pairs of rhyming words. Then remaining I will give you for homework also, because there are many rhyming words in this poem. So I will just make you do this exercise. Okay students, now see the first pair of rhyming word. John on. Okay, you see in the poem, it is at the end of the line. Okay, at the end of the sentence. The first pair of rhyming words is John on. Now the second one is swing, bring. Then the third one is Nell, tell. And the fourth one is day, play. Understood what are rhyming words, students? So the words that come at the end of the line which sound similar, okay, which are sounding similar, they are called rhyming words. Okay students, so these are the answers to the rhyming words. If you have textbook, you can write it in your textbook in a pencil. Don't use a pen. Okay, if you don't have textbook still, you can write it in your notebook. Now see, I have given you one homework. This you have to do in your English notebook. Write the remaining 6 pairs of rhyming words from the poem. Now I gave you only 4 pairs. Now still there are 6 pairs of rhyming words. Okay, if you see the poem, there are still 6 pairs of rhyming words. So you have to write the 6 pairs of rhyming words from the poem. See how we did this. This how it is given. Same way you do the remaining rhyming words from the poem. So this is your homework. Please note it down. Okay students, this is your homework. So please note it down. These are rhyming words which you have to do. Okay students, now you know what are rhyming words, right? Okay. Okay students, so today we discussed exercise C and D, right? And I hope you have understood it properly, reference to context and rhyming words. And I also gave you homework, okay, that you have to write 6 pairs of rhyming words in your notebook. Okay students, so please do it in your English notebook. Okay, so this was my video for today, and in the next video we will discuss the remaining exercises of the I understand section. So hope you like this video. Thank you for watching it and have a nice day.